Jesus, I've come undone. Hello, my lovely Outlander lassies and lasses. My name is Indy, and I am here to do the Outlander tag. Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. I probably just played the tune over there because that was horrendous. Anyway, I'm here to do the Outlander book tag created by Sasha over on Bookutopia, a fellow Outlander lassie. I'm so excited to do this tag. I did it about 2 weeks ago, doing the Outlander book tag. Didn't like how I had my setup, wasn't wearing my tartan, I was not Outlandery, and I was like, girl, I need to redo this. It was important to me. So I'm here to do the tag and answer the questions, so let's get on to it because there are 11 questions and they have really long titles. Question 1, you touch some standing stones and are transported back in time. Which time period do you choose? Now my family always shun me for this because they're like, no, that's a terrible time to go back in time to because you will die from the plague. And that of course is the Elizabethan era of the Infernal Device and period of London in the 1800s because it just sounds like such a rich and beautiful part of history. Sure, if you're not rich and you're not wearing ball gowns, you're like on the cobblestone grounds like begging for your life. Like, we're just gonna skip past that to the nice side of it. Ball gowns and, I don't know, stagecoaches and chivalrous men. It just sounds like such a great time period and it would just be so interesting even though there was the plague and things like that, you know. Claire is a great and skilled nurse. What type of skill would you like to have that a fictional character excels at? I'm gonna have to go with some badass shadow hunter skill. Yeah, I guess it depends on what time period, if it means currently now or if it means like when I'm going back in time, but either way I want to be a cool shadow hunter with some awesome seraph blade skills and fighting. That's my attempt at fighting because who doesn't want to be a shadow hunter? Although I kind of want to be a downwater too, but you know, shadow hunter. Question 3 is Jamie and Claire have ultimate relationship goals. Who is your OTP? And for this one, other than Jamie and Claire, I have to go with my all-time ship. Gonna happen. I'm going with Rowena. I'm going with Rowan and Selena from Throne of Glass. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm on this ship till it sinks, so that is my OTP. But an existing OTP is probably my first ever OTP, and that is Clace, Clary and Jace from the City of Bone. So, Clace, Clace from the Infernal Device. No! Oh! Clace, Clary and Jace from the Model Instrument series by Cassandra Clare. That series means a lot to me. It has been with me for so many years now, and that's probably the OTP because it's been with me forever. Before OTP existed. Question 4 is the end of Outlander is shocking. What is a book that you found the ending shocking? Not the question, but we're going with it. And like all these questions, I got 2 answers for you. The ending of City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. My god, some of our main characters, I'm not going to disclose anything, but come on, you should know by now. This is like into Harry Potter status. Something shocking happens, and I remember when I read it back in the day, I was like, what? No! No! You can't do this to me! And another one I have, because I gotta talk about this too, is the ending of Crown of Midnight by Sarah J Maas. I can't talk about it because this is one of my favorite series, and girl, there's a nice plot twist at the end of this, and that's all I'm gonna say. Question 5 is Scotland has a vast amount of castles, and we see a lot in Outlander. What is a kingdom you would like to own? Castle included. And for this one, it's not really kingdom, but I just want the castle mostly, and that is the world of Harry Potter. I want the Hogwarts castle as my own, and I want to live in it and talk to the ghosts and the portraits, and I want to own it. So if I actually have to own a proper bloody kingdom, I will go with the glass castle of Adolin, or Adalin as I like to call it, from the Throne of Glass series because it's glass. It may be gone, but it's glass. Question 6 is Outlander has a lot of steamy scenes. What is your favorite romance novel? I have to say I haven't read a lot of romance novels, but romancy-ish novels, which I just say is like contemporaries that have romance because that's close enough to a romance novel for me. And I'm gonna go with the Slam series by Colleen Hoover. The 2 main characters have such a complicated, but just such a real love, and it's just such a great love, and I don't know, I guess it's not really romance because we don't get any really romancy scenes, but you know, it was still a great romance, and so that's what I'm going with because romance! Question 7 is the Jacobite Rising is a huge plot point in Outlander. What is your favourite battle? Series battle, I'm definitely going the Mortal Instruments. We have 3 books with one evil person and 3 books with another, and I just love the series. It's such a great battle as a whole, and it's just amazing. But for singular battle alone, I'm going with Selena versus Manan. I don't want anyone to die. I was like, no, nobody dies. I like you both. Although probably Manan less because she's not actually like our proper main character, but I don't want any of them to die. I love that battle. It was intense. I was on the edge of my seat, girl. Probably not because I was lying in bed. Question 8 is Jamie and Claire get married very unexpectedly. What fictional character would you like to marry? There's a lot I want to choose for this one, but I don't want to break up any of my OTPs, so I have to go with someone who is single, who I want to marry. So my choice is George Lovelace. We see him in the Tales of Shadowhunter Academy series, and he's bae, he's Scottish, and I love it already. I love it already. I would also love to pick Simon, but like Sizzy, you can't break that up. So George Lovelace is single, he's mine, although Tia. Question 9 is Scotland is a beautiful place. What is a fictional world you'd love to visit? There are so many options in this world to choose what sort of world I would love to visit, but you know, you gotta be smart about it. I'm not gonna go to the Hunger Games because I don't want to be in the Hunger Games. I don't want to go Divergent because I don't want to be in Chicago. So I feel like lots of the options are bad if they're not already similar to our world. So I'm going with a futuristic world of the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, because we are way in the future. We have colonized the moon, even though we don't really like the lunars, like they can bye. But I think it would be so interesting to have all these hovercrafts, chips in your skin. That's a bit scary. That's a bit scary. That's a bit creepy. But like, I don't know, it just would be so cool. It'd be, and like we're all sort of bandaged together, even though we've had 4 world wars. That's a bit intense. But you know, I think this would be a really great place to visit because it would be. It's futuristic. Question 10 is a very deep question. If you could change the past, would you? And for this one, I'm definitely gonna have to say no. I feel like the past is the past. It's made us who we are today. If we had changed that, who knows where we would be, if we would be as advanced in, say, technology and like pop culture and all sorts of things if we didn't have our wars. They were such defining parts of our history, and even like, you know, natural disasters. I feel like these things happen. Fate. I am a part-time believer in fate. Generally, I believe in it, but you know, sometimes just shit happens and you're like, just, it sucks and it's not fate. I just think that it's just how it is, and I wouldn't change anything if I could. Question 11 is tag some lovely people. So for the purposes of this, I'm not going to tag anyone because I feel like Outlander lovers should do this, and if you are an Outlander lover, you should definitely go for it, although you don't need to know anything about Outlander to answer these. But basically just for the questions that you've heard, they're very Outlander related, and you might not understand the context of them if you haven't read Outlander, but Outlander lovers, go and do the tag, and even if you're welcome to, so I tag you all. Oh, polite. And that's about it for this tag. So I'm very grateful to Sasha for making this tag. I will see you all in my next video, Outlander lassies. Bye! No, shouldn't have admitted that. Question 2 is Claire is a great nurse. Question 2 is the Jacobite Rising very unexpectedly. No, that's so not right. Jeez, there were a lot of bloopers today.